All right, I think I'm back up and running, everybody. Let's see, live. CJ, can you message me and tell me if I'm live or not, CJ, please, on TikTok. I think I'm everywhere else. All right, everybody, that's it. I'm gonna just pretend like we're still live. If anybody that's watching on TikTok could just give me a thumbs up or just throw something down in the chat for me so I know if you can see me on TikTok, that would be great. Um, I do believe I'm good everywhere else. I'm streaming here. Let's see. I'm looking there. I think I'm good. Okay, so we're going to continue right with this. We don't want to make this go too long here. We do have the Yoshi and the Luigi Locust there. They are for sale. They are up right now for $15 for the pair. But like I said before in other previous videos, that they are always I always have a make an offer on eBay. So anything that you see here, you can buy directly through our store, and if you buy directly through the store, you will receive a discount. But if you go onto eBay, which you're also protected by the eBay guarantee and all that yada yada yada. There is an option to make an offer. There's not many offers that I won't that I'll turn down, to be honest with you. So go ahead and take a look at that. I do believe one of these is open a little bit, and I want to go take a look. Yeah, let's see. So that's a little bit dented. That's okay. And I think, yeah, right there. If you could take a look there, that's a little bit cracked open, but that's what we got there. So everybody just go ahead and take a look at those one last time. And there you go. All right, next product. Let's take a look. What do we have up next? What do we have up next? Let's see. Let's go ahead and move this box. And we're going to put up some Dan Marino specials. All right. So, the Dan Marino specials. Isotoner gloves, right? What movie is that from? That is from Ace Ventura Pet Detective, right? That's where that came from. That where he did the commercials for the isotoner. That's when he got abducted by Finkel, 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 Ray Finkel, right? Kind of look like him now with long hair in that movie. But what we have here is isotoner gloves. These are a vintage item. These are pretty old. I'm off the top of my head, I don't know what year these are from, but they look pretty old. Uh, they are in wonderful condition, still in the box. They have this beautiful picture on there. What it is, no idea. No idea. If somebody in the chat wants to throw out a guess as to what that is, that would be great. Because that I have no idea, but it looks pretty cool. These isotoners are currently going for $20 up on my eBay store. I'm going to probably say this a million times today, but I always have make an offer. You always can make any type of offer, even if it's not like automatically accepted, because I do have it so that you can automatically accept things. Then you can just go ahead and email me. Email me on eBay. Email me on superthrifterslive@gmail.com. Or any one of our streaming platforms over on on TikTok. We even have a Discord. We're going to be going live on Discord pretty soon, or YouTube or Facebook. Any of those pages, just go ahead and send us a message, and we'll come up with something. If you like it, you'll get it, and you'll get it for a great deal. Um, yeah. So isotoners have been around for a long time, at least 20 years, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm 40 years old, and I think I remember as a kid, so maybe at least 40 years old. Um, so they're available here. You can find them at superthrifters.live, superthrifters with an S dot live. That's our page where you can find all of our social medias. You can find my eBay link. I think you can find some stuff to the store up there. The store is still technically under construction, and we're working on some of the finer details, but it's up and ready to buy. We want to do more of a of direct shopping instead of eBay, so that you guys can buy directly from myself and from CJ. But that's a work in progress. We have a lot of different ideas. A lot of different stuff is going to be coming out here within the next 6 months. So just be prepared. These videos are going to keep coming week after week. We're looking to go twice a week very soon, as soon as we can get all these kinks out. And obviously we do have a few kinks, but I know already I've already gotten a few messages from people that we're already way better than we were 2 weeks ago, because we have audio. You can hear me, and my voice is beautiful, so it's nice to hear that. All right. So one last look at the isotoner gloves. You can find these over at superthrifters.live. Over there, you can find my eBay store. 100% feedback, over 600 sales. Customer service is number one. We'll make sure it all works out. Anything that you see anywhere in the background, by any chance, is all for sale. Stuff up there, stuff up there. If you just want it, you just send us a message. You can always get in touch with us over at superthrifterslive@gmail.com. Okay, let's see what's coming up next. All right, let's see what's next. So next is another sealed item. Like I said, we're going to try to do some sealed stuff for today. This is very simply, it's called a gradient puzzle, and I think that's flipped. You know what? I think that's flipped. I think that's backwards for you guys. So we're going to have to fix this for next time. Flipping the camera, I think, but it says gradient puzzle. So this is a really unique puzzle. I found this over at the local Goodwill. What you're looking at, the box, is the puzzle. So it's pink, and goes through the color scheme, and then all right, sorry about that. Looks like I lost some power in my headphones. But then it goes from purple into the blue. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. It is 500 pieces, still fully sealed in the plastic, never been opened. So obviously there's no missing pieces. When you go to the Goodwill and you find there's always 1,000 puzzles at the Goodwill. I tell you what, if you ever want a puzzle, that's where you go. However, you're probably going to get to the end and be missing one piece. This one, you know that you're not going to be missing any of the pieces. Let's see. This puzzle right now is, let's see. I think this puzzle right now is currently going for $20 up on my eBay store. You can find that at superthrifters.live, superthrifters.live. I always have make the offer, so go ahead and make any kind of offer that you might like. And I'm going to accept it. I'm telling you, I accept almost everything. I have to make a little bit of money. I mean, everybody understands that, right? I mean, I have to make a little bit of money. I take my time. I take my car, gas, wear and tear, but I'm not trying to make up for all of that on one item. I'm just trying to make it up on a bunch of items, and I'm trying to get this out there. Now, this was sitting at the Goodwill. Somebody would have bought it. Somebody would have bought it and used it. But I'm like, hey, let's get it out to my community. Let's get it out to my friends. Let's get it out to my family. Let's get them to have, the opportunity to buy this cool puzzle. So anybody who's a puzzle fan in your family, your mom, your grandmother, your aunt, your uncle, anybody there that likes to do puzzles, this is a great Christmas present. Still sealed. It's not all nicked up. It's not all in bad condition. It's in great condition. So just go ahead and go over to superthrifters.live and head over to my YouTube store, excuse me, my eBay store, and check it out. I wonder how much snow I got outside. It was starting to pile up. I was out there earlier doing the Christmas lights, and I did it in my sneakers, and I shouldn't have done that. My big toe still hurts. Um, I'm still not there with the snow. I'm not ready for it. I'm I'm all set. I'm all set. I mean, I do want a white Christmas, and that's pretty cool. Um, but the cold is. I'm all set. All right. I digress. Let's go to the next. All right, we're gonna get rid of that. And our next thing up, and I don't know how I'm going to put this on screen, but we're going to figure this out. All right. Let me take a look at that. Okay, yeah, why not? Sure, that works. Okay, so this is very difficult to see. Here, let me just bring it right to the product page. There you go. There you go. No, you don't need to see me the whole time. So this is a junior architect play and build set. This is the deluxe set, okay? These are plastic pieces that are made to be put together into these different types of things. Like you can make all sorts of different things. This is a very creative set. This is brand new. This is got all the pieces still within the bags. I think it says more than 400 pieces. Let's see, what does that say? More than 400 pieces of building parts are included. It says 6 and up, and it comes with the little the screw gun there. It comes with the wrench, and it comes with all the pieces to kind of to be creative and to put things together. This is a great. Now the box is not perfect, but it's definitely not terrible. This is definitely still wrapping and put it underneath the tree kind of material, for sure. It's not that bad, and it's really a good gift. I think people will really enjoy it. Um, this came out of a Goodwill out in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. I found this with a couple other like Lego sets and things like that. So this is I'm just kind of looking at it to see if I can read it while I'm talking to you guys. Let's see. Countless models can be built up to your imagination. Simple ways to build up models from different parts. So, I would imagine that there's like some directions in there to kind of put things together and to make it into something. But you can probably just be creative. It looks like pretty cool. Probably the hand drill doesn't come with batteries, I'm guessing. So you're probably just going to have batteries. But what comes with batteries nowadays anyhow, right? You can find this again over at our store, superthrifters.live. There you can find the plugins to get into my eBay store. You can find all of our social media accounts. You can find our email account. That's kind of the central hub to getting in touch with anything that we're selling or doing here in the future. And we have big plans for this Super Thrifters, guys. We have big plans. Okay. We believe that thrifting and secondhand shopping is the way of the future. With the way the economy is, with the things that things are so high priced nowadays. Um, it's hard to afford brand new things sometimes. I think people, I go to the thrift store and it's definitely picked up as far as the amount of shoppers while I'm there. I 6 months, a year ago, I'd go to the parking lot, and it would be 5 or 6 cars, right? 5 or 6 cars. I go now around noontime. I'm guessing 10 to 15 cars. People in there buying clothes, you know, buying toys, buying electronics, buying whatever they need to instead of going to Wally World or Target and all these places to buy a brand new. What's the sense? right? What's the sense? Just pick it up there, pick it up here, and that's it. And I ship it right to your house. I mean, thrift store shopping from your couch. I mean, you're probably watching the Bills beat the Jets right now, or you're probably watching the Eagles just smoke the Giants. You know, so you could be on your phone. Yep, yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty cool. Right on eBay. Boom, check out. It'll be in your house. Now my handling time for all of my items is 2 days, 2 business days. Of course, I get it all out. You check my rating, you check my feedback, and everybody says it there. Fast shipping, fast shipping, fast shipping, fast shipping. I'll get it right out. If you're local to me, if you're one of my friends or family that's local to me, I'll drive it to your house. You can meet me at my house, or we can meet somewhere at a public place where you want to meet, something like that. But SuperThrifters.live is the place where you can find this. I'm going to continue to say that all the time. We are currently streaming live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all at the same time. Yay! Look, I'm kind of like a star. I mean, but any of my friends and family already knew that I was a star anyhow. They all knew I was a star anyhow. Okay, let's move on to the next item. So, let's see what we got here. All right, so this will be our first non-new item. This is actually another vintage item. This is an oldie but goodie. This is one of the things that I've mentioned, right? Like, why buy new when you can buy old? When you can buy vintage? When you can reuse it? This is a Sunbeam Mixmaster. Wicka wicka wicky. Like a mixer, right? No. So this is a hand mixer. Those little bead things, those little beater things, they come off. Um, they let's see, let's take a look. There's a bunch of different speeds on here. Let's see, dry, mix, cakes, cream, whip, beat, whip, stir, blend, fold. Um, it is a heavy duty. You push this thing down, and these suckers come right out. The cord does come off, but you know, how old is that? What would somebody say? What would somebody say? Somebody throw something down in the chat. Tell me how old you think that is. I have no idea, but I'm just wondering if you have any idea. Tell me how old you think that is. Are we gonna go? It's older than the 80s, right? I mean, grew up in the 80s, 70s, 60s. You plug this in, you fire it right up, no problem, right? No problem at all. Works every time. These are fairly expensive on eBay. If you go on to eBay and look at some of the sold listings, and by the way, that's where I get all of my prices. So if you go on to eBay, type something in, you get a list of a bunch of products that are currently for sale. If you go up in the top right hand corner, depending if you're on mobile, you can click something. CJ is saying 1980s, he believes, mid 80s. Yeah, I could buy that. So if you go into the advanced settings or filter settings on your phone, scroll down, go to sold, click sold, and click the bar over to sold, and then a new set of products will populate of everything that you searched for but last sold. And then I usually take the top three and I kind of average it out. But if you find some of these like in the box with the original manual, these are selling for like 60, 70 bucks. I would imagine brand new back in the 70s or 80s, it was probably 20 bucks. Now they're selling for 80 or 70 bucks. Well, guess what? I don't have the box. I don't have the manual. It does work. I've tried it, and I'm selling it for $18 or best offer. $18 at best offer. This is vintage cooking. I'm picturing like somebody who has got like a vintage home or a vintage kitchen, and I know a lot of people that's kind of cool nowadays. Like having a vintage kitchen, with like the black and white, tiles and things like that, and and they want another piece of vintage mixer for their kitchen, or they remember their mom or their grandmother or somebody using this, and they look at it and they go, "Oh my God, my mom used to use it." Now my mother didn't use this, but if maybe yours did, and you're like, "Oh my God, I want to own that. I want to have it." Well, cheers, cheers. Just go on superthrifters.live, go on my eBay store. Um, you can, I'm sure there's a search option to search this, or just go ahead and scroll through the stuff. It's going to be towards the top. I just posted this recently, and just go ahead and make me an offer. I'll accept it, and I'll ship it right out to your house right away. Right away. Just trying to see if there's a way to see how many people are currently live, or currently with me here on Facebook or or TikTok. Excuse me. I can't figure that out, but that's pretty cool. Looks like there's a lot of people on right now. All right, I don't know, just interested. This is pretty cool. All right, so I don't really have much more to say about this product. It's here, it's live. Um, we're in your home. We're just chilling. You're on your phone. You're laying in bed. You're watching the football game. You're home thrift networking with us. I'm glad that you're with me today. If you are with me, please, please, please go ahead and share it on Facebook. Thumbs up on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Share this with everybody. I don't have any. I just whatever social media presence that you're on, send it out into the world, please. Send it out into the world. CJ Cash is on chat with me. He says it's a vintage Sunbeam. It's 1982. It is Elite 3 106 model. Thank you for that. They're currently going for about $25 to $64 on eBay. That $64 I'm betting is the ones in the box, because I remember looking at that. I don't, I do all my research prior to putting things on eBay, so I'm imagining those ones are the sealed ones. But here, take your last look before I change products, change to something different. All right. And let's see what we got that's next. Okay, there's that. All right, the next one is also not a new one. I'm going to bring this tin back up to kind of use as my uh, shelving. All right, so these are small Guinness glasses. These are, well, that's what they are. They're small Guinness glasses. Um, if you can, I'm going to leave it on the product for a little while there. I want you to take a look at them. These are your small little, like, God, I forget what size they are. They're the small little ones. Let me grab one here. Bring it up to this camera. So they're the small little ones. See how my fingers are? My hands right here. So they're the small little ones. These are good for like your microbreweries, your microbrews, the people who like to like home brew things. Yeah, see now that looks right, but the one on my Super Thrifters camera is backwards. So note to self, I'm going to change that for next week. Um, these are super cool. These are great if you just want to have a small little beverage. You can use these for all different things. Sure, you can use them for beer. Absolutely. They say Guinness on them. Let's use them for beer, right? But if you got a little kid or something, you got something, use them for anything else. Not for beer for the kids, obviously, but anything else. I have these go for $2 a piece on my eBay store, but the more that you buy, the cheaper they get. I currently have 45 of these, I think. 40 to 50 of these right now up on the store. I keep selling them periodically on eBay. I think I started with 70 and I'm down to 50-ish. Um, if somebody wanted them all and they were local and you wanted these things, we could make a deal just to get you them all. Instead of $2 a piece, we'll get them to you, cheaper than that if you wanted them all. But they're really good for like a bar, or I know a friend of mine, Kevin, he has his own bar, and I know he's Irish, and I know he likes Guinness, so this would make a good little bar item, especially because sometimes you don't you're having some friends over, but you want to have a couple drinks, but you don't want to have big tall boys, right? If you want to just have a couple little sips of something, these will be great. Or if you want to, put 5 of these together and put out a display of the 5 different microbrews that you just brewed at home, all in the same glass. Nice way of displaying these. These are also good collector's pieces. These are, you know, I haven't seen them around. I had a hard time finding them on eBay myself. It's not that they don't exist, but they are there. They are, God, I forget the size, how many ounces they are. Um, but they're $2 a piece. There's just 3 for the display. You can find these at superthrifters.live. You can go there. You can go to my eBay store. You can find all our social medias there. You can find our email there if you want to talk about a deal about getting them all. Maybe if you own a bar or if you own a restaurant and you want to just have a couple of these glasses, or maybe you already own these and your knucklehead waiter or waitress or server um, dropped a bunch and broke them and you want to just replace them. But these are good to have, good to own. Um, the place that I picture it really is that home microbrewer, that home brewer who just wants to, because they don't make like cases upon cases upon cases of beer, right? They make whatever. I don't know. I don't drink beer. I don't drink at all. But they make a little bit, right? So instead of pouring a big tall boy for their friends, they can pour little things, and everybody can have a little bit of a taste, and everybody leaves happy, and they have a cool glass. Or say you're gonna have a wedding or something, and you only have 20, 30, 40 people there, but you want them to have a nice little souvenir. You could put some pins in here. You could do something like that. This would be cool for any kind of occasion like that. Christmas is right around the corner. These will be great for anybody who likes Guinness, likes beer, is a home brewer, any of that kind of stuff. All right. So remember, again, my name is Timmy Styles. I am your host. CJ Cash cannot be here. He is homesick, although he is monitoring the chat and making sure I'm doing the job correctly. Thank God for that. Otherwise, I'd be off the rails. No. Um, yeah. So let's just continue. Let's just continue. Let's take a look. All right. All right. So we're gonna put these down. Move to the next product. This one is also another sealed product. We're going to go ahead and take this down. This is move the camera a little bit. Boom, there we go. All right. SpongeBob SquarePants. So, people look at oh. All right, looks like my headphones are having a hard time, so I may have to end this live a little bit earlier than I wanted to. Looks like my headphones are dying, and but we're gonna keep going until as long as we can, and maybe I'll have to switch microphones or something like that. But this will be our last product for the day, just because I want to make sure that everything's been working well, and that my headphones don't conk out and I have scramble. So um, yeah, so we have SpongeBob SquarePants. We have, I don't want to say the word, it is a building block set. We have, let's see, it is the Krusty Krab set, construction set. It is made by Nickelodeon. Um, it is snap and switch, 120 pieces, fully sealed in the box, brand spanking new, um, ready to go. Box is beautiful, ready to be sold as fast as possible. Anybody who likes SpongeBob, anybody who likes Krabby Patties, anybody who likes God, what is that guy's name? What is the guy's name? The germ there. What is the? It's not a germ. Oh my God, I'm such a terrible. Let's see. CJ Cash, thank you for the warming message of saying charge your headphones, dingus. Is that what he said? Yes, he did. I did charge my headphones. Something strange, and they're dying. I've owned these suckers for 2 years now. Maybe they're on the way out. But that's why we do these things. We're learning, and we appreciate it. And you guys, anybody who's still here right now, thank you. Seriously, we're working these things out. But if you're still here, you're here for a reason. You see something in this. You understand that there's something in this. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Myself and CJ absolutely appreciate anybody that's still around. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm still rocking and rolling here, so I think I'm gonna bring in another product and see if we can keep rolling. If my headphones can't completely out, I'll just give you all a salute and wave goodbye, and we'll be on our way. But it looks like the audio is still capturing right now, so we're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna keep rolling. All right. All right. So this is available superthrifters.live. Go ahead and find my eBay store. Buy it on off the store, whatever. This right here is going for $18 or best offer. You find this in the store, and you're gonna pay, $20, $30 for this at least for sure. I mean, if you can still even find it, I imagine it's pretty impossible to find. Um, yeah. I mean, everybody loves SpongeBob. I didn't grow up with SpongeBob, but I'm an adult. I still like SpongeBob. It's kind of that borderline like adult kids cartoon because they do say a lot of like adult innuendo and stuff like that within it, but. Uh, yeah, what cartoons don't? Even Disney does it, right? Okay, that was it for that one. Let's go. We're on a Lego, or excuse me, building block theme. Let's continue that. Let's continue that. All right, let's go here with I don't, whatever that is. But it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo. Anybody on our chat name all four Ninja Turtles? Go. Write it in the chat. I'm gonna give you a second. Okay, all four Ninja Turtles. Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and Leonardo. Boom. I grew up. Now that's the cartoon I grew up on. Now I had a huge collection of all of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toys. I had the blimp. I had the pizza thrower. I had all the guys. I had Splinter. I had uh, the Shredder. I had what was it? Casey? What? Casey Lang? Is that the guy with the hockey stick? Um, I had all of them. And one day I stopped playing with them, and then a year later I said here and gave them away to somebody. I'm glad I did. They went to somebody who truly liked them. But dang, do I wish I had all those original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles now. Oh my gosh. God, I wish I had them. I would not even sell them. I wouldn't even come close to selling them. I would definitely hang on to those and just. I play with them now. I'd play with them. Who we kidding? Um, it would just be super fun. It would just be super fun. Um, but I know they went to a good home. I know that person played with them. Uh, somebody was telling me. Somebody on the chat just said that YouTube Live just died for a second. Potentially. If it did, I'm sorry. I hope it's back up. If yeah, I hope we're still back up. Okay, so this is a building block set. This is of Michelangelo. Uh, what is Michelangelo's weapon? Anybody know? It's the nunchucks, of course. It's the nunchucks. My favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle was Donatello. Donatello had the bow staff, but he was also the brains of the bunch, if you guys remember. Michelangelo was he was the pizza guy, right? Donatello was the brains. Raphael and Leo. I forget. Leo was like the most badass one out of all of them. The swords. Raph had the size, of course. Um, Remember the first movie? No, did the first movie have Vanilla Ice in it, or did the second movie have Vanilla Ice in it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh God, I remember that. That was the best premiere movie I have ever been to as a kid. I remember that. So I was a huge Vanilla Ice fan. First concert I ever been to was Vanilla Ice. Loved them. Loved the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Whammo! Put them both together, and you have Tim's freaking Adventureland. They had that movie. I remember going to the premiere. I remember being there. I remember being in the front row with my friends, and it was the most exciting thing. God, I can still feel it right now. It's exciting. And that movie was just unbelievable to this day. To this day. God, it brings back so much memories. So this is a nice. Uh, this is one of this is a nice set. The box is a little bit squished a little, but still perfectly fine for Christmas. This can be put into anybody's stocking. This can be put underneath the tree, wrapped up. Anybody who's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, they can be 45 years old, or they can be 13 years old, or they can be 10 years old. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They can take this. This will go if anybody who is a building blocks Lego person. This will kind of fit into their collection. Although I know that's why I don't like saying it. Lego people are a little bit weird, and they don't mix their blocks. I get it, I know, and we don't mix our blocks here either. I'm not a heathen, um, but if you want to just have build it and have it in your set and have it in your with all the other ones, it would be pretty cool to have. Say you had like some sort of like cityscape or something like that. That would be pretty cool. Um, yeah. So okay. Um, yeah, so you can find this like everything else over at superthrifters.live, and you can find my eBay store there and pick it up there. Um, all right, say goodbye to Michelangelo. All right, we are going to do one more product for today. One more. This will be our last one, and it's the one that's been in the background the whole time, kind of creeping you out. Okay, because I got to be honest with you. I noticed it a while ago, and it started creeping me out. Now, this doll creeps a lot of people out, okay? Because this doll is called a My Twin. This doll, oh my God, it's wicked creepy. I got to be honest with you. Okay, so oh my God, I'm bugging out. Now, I swear to God, last night when I was sleeping, I saw this doll run across the floor of my bedroom. I'm like, whoa! And then it was back down here. Um, I swear, this I found at the local Goodwill. So this could literally be somebody that's watching this. This could literally be their doll. If it is, thank you. If it is, I hope somebody else gets enjoyment out of it. If it is, you donated it to the Goodwill, and I thank you for that. Instead of throwing this beautiful doll out, uh, somebody owns it now. I own it now, and somebody else will own it and enjoy it. These are very collectible dolls. These are called My Twins. So this was made after somebody. This was made after somebody's child. The back is brown. There's brown hair. The back has braids. The outfit is what it came with. It is posable, so you can move the limbs in different directions, and it can be put into, you can actually stand this thing up kind of, almost on its feet. Blue eyes, very interesting. Somebody sent me a message. I want to see if it's somebody saying, "Hey, that's my doll" or something like that. No, no. Okay, no. So this one, these are fluctuate from price on eBay. There are some that have gone for crazy amount of money. I mean, $200. So it was really kind of all over the place. Uh, as far as prices, I have it right now marked at $100. Um, or make an offer. Um, this was a fairly more expensive piece at on YouTube, or excuse me, at the Goodwill. If you are interested in this piece at all, in this doll at all, and don't want to pay that kind of money, message me. We can figure it out. Anybody who is in this live and wants something for cheaper than what I have posted, just message me at superthrifterslive@gmail.com, and we will come up with something. We will figure it out. Um, yeah, superthrifterslive@gmail.com is our email. Superthrifters.live is our site where you can find all of our social medias. You can find our store. You can find my eBay store where all of these things can be purchased outside of just getting in touch with me. My twin dolls have been around for a long time. This one is from 1997, I believe. Uh, I was 20 years old when this doll was made. I'm a little older than that now. Blue eyes, brown hair. Stands about 2 feet tall, 18 inches tall, I would say. And ready to be sold. I know like American Girl dolls and the dolls from the Target, they're all pretty popular. Um, the facial features and likeness of this doll is amazing. I wonder who it was. I wonder who it is. I wonder who was this doll that this was made from. I find that fascinating, to be honest with you. I find that interesting. Um, but you can find this product and all of the products shown today and all 450-ish products of mine over at my eBay store. You can find the link to my eBay store at superthrifters.live. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Anybody who stayed for the entire live today, I want to thank you. Um, this is something that's going to be a regular thing. If you have any suggestions or pointers, or if you're interested in taking part in the show, feel free to go ahead and message us on any of our social media sites. Please, 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 please subscribe, share, like on any of the social medias that you might be on TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube or Facebook. It would be greatly appreciated to get this out there. My co-host CJ Cash, I have, like I said earlier, was not feeling well today. He will be in on all of our videos going forward as long as he's feeling well, and we wish him the best and speedy recovery. I know he's just a little down on the weather today. Um, we hope and wish that everyone has a happy and healthy holiday, that they are able to take a break from the rigmarole of the everyday and spend some time with their friends and family, eating good food, laughing, and just enjoying each other's company. Once again, my name is Timmy Styles. My co-host CJ Cash is not here today. Anything that you've seen here today, you can find on superthrifters.live, and you can find all of our social medias and my eBay store there. I want to thank you again for everybody who came. This is going to be something that's going to be around for a long time, and we appreciate each and every one of you. And until then, we will see you next time. Bye.